So I watched a video that inspired this commentary from a content creator named Replicant Fish, a very entertaining guy. The link to the video will be in the description down below. The title of that video is "Woman Says Men Don't Care Why We're Single." And I was reminded of a position that I've taken for many years, in that when you hear women complain about men, specifically the complaints, the vast majority of these women, when they're talking about men, they're not talking about you. Who are you? You are likely to be the average guy that minds his business, that treats people with respect, that does a job that is necessary for society to continue running in an orderly fashion. You pay your taxes, you pay your rent or your mortgage, you go to work every day, you work hard, and for the majority of you, you don't exist. When you go out in the world and you walk past a woman in the street, or you go to the store and there's a woman that works there, you go to the restaurant and the waitress is there, or any of these places where you go about your everyday life, chances are you don't exist to most of the women that you encounter. And it sounds harsh, but that is the lived reality for the majority of men. So when you're hearing these women talk about how men don't do this and men don't say that, and men are cheaters and liars, and men do catcalling and abuse, chances are they're not talking about you. Now, in their minds, they think that all men are this and all men are that. But the fact remains is that they have either been conditioned or conditioned themselves to only see the men that they think are relevant, the type of guy that they would want to procreate with. Reminds me of this advertisement from Gillette. Now, Gillette makes men's razors for the most part. They do make women's razors, but for the most part, they make men's razors. But in 2019, before the Rona started ronin', they thought it would be a good idea to demonize men, the same people that buy the majority of their product, which doesn't make a whole lot of business sense. And they lost multiple billions of dollars after they put that out. But there was a particular scene in the advertisement where one guy sees an attractive woman and then goes to go say something to her, presumably to catcall her. And then another guy steps in, puts his hands on the guy to stop him from going to go pursue that woman. And it just reminds me that it's not only that women do not recognize your existence on this planet, but in a weird way, they want you to condition the men that they actually see as existing. They want you to coach those guys up on how to act like a regular guy that has no options as a guy that has options. Hey, we want these guys to be nicer. We want these guys to listen to us. Well, the regular everyday guy, the vast majority of guys will do that, begrudgingly in a lot of cases, because most guys don't want to hear you yap, yap, yap. But most guys will put up with that. Men don't listen. Men aren't nice. Men don't want to provide. Yada, yada, yada. Most guys are okay with that if they could actually get you to recognize their existence on this planet, beyond just serving the purpose of propping up your whole way of life, especially in a first world country. I watch a lot of nature shows, and you see that the ant colony, very few males mate with the queen. The rest of the males just go out there, bring all the food back, protect the colony, make sure that the infrastructure of the colony works well. And then when they die, they die. That's it. They're done. That's it. No chance of procreation. Their life doesn't matter. And there are a lot of parallels to modern living for men in first world countries, the average man. So guys, when you see these women are complaining about men, if you're not a guy with a rotation, they're not talking about you. Also, they don't seem to understand that we men, we don't tell other men what to do because, you know, we're men that understand that you don't do that with other men. Anyway, in the comment section down below, I definitely want to get your opinion on this topic. Definitely check out the video that is linked down below. And see you later. Peace out.